Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Animatic 2017 with Drunk and Sailor.
Hi.
Hi.
So how did you guys get started in the world of music? Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Musically, I was taking piano lessons when I was a kid, but I gave that all up until I became an adult and decided I wanted to play music again. So we just kind of got on a stage and started singing one day, and it happened.
You?
So, trumpet player, long line of trumpet players, grandma, father, marching band in high school, and me and this guy started working together at a Renaissance fair. And we were just on cast, and we showed up, had no idea about characters. I wanted to be the pirate captain because I was always the coolest guy when we went to other Renaissance fairs. And he took job as town drunk, and he said, I can actually nap on a bench.
I can just lay down and take a nap in the street and be in character.
Right?
It's great.
It's like best job ever. So there's a very famous song we sing a lot in Ren Fair circles. What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Yeah.
And he's like, we should do a singing act, and I'll be the drunk and you be the sailor.
Right.
Right.
Alrighty, so what is the music style you guys like to do when you perform? I mean, we heard you playing your guitar a little bit, and we haven't seen your talents yet. So what type of style do you guys like to do?
I don't have any talents, but no, our musical style, we do a lot of traditional songs, like actual sea shanties that sailors would sing on the ship. We do Irish drinking songs, that sort of, and then we pirate a few other songs from other people here and there. But we do it all in a very fun and interactive way.
Yeah, we like to do what we call drunken sailorized songs, which usually involves playing them faster, in a major key, and trying to figure out some way for the audience to participate. That's the best ones.
Alrighty, so is there a certain balance between music and entertainment when you guys perform? Obviously, you guys like to get into character and costume, but how do you guys kind of balance that so that's a fully interactive environment for the fans?
We're definitely more focused on the entertainment side of it, I think.
Absolutely.
Because when we started, we had very little musical ability whatsoever. But now we've gotten a lot better with that. But we're still, it's definitely entertainment.
Yeah, and our whole philosophy is rather than just sing to you, we want to party with you.
Yeah.
So if the whole crowd is singing loud enough they can't even hear us, that's like the best show ever.
Actually sounds like a great time. So how did the pirate theme come about as you guys were talking about your wanting to be the pirate captain for your stuff? So what was it like when you guys got your very first time doing it? Like, how was that going out there on stage for the very first time?
Well, we'd both been on stage many times before, so that was not a big deal to us. But we just kind of, the first time we ever did it, we weren't even supposed to do it. We just did it. So it didn't matter if it was terrible because we weren't being paid to be there. We weren't even on the schedule, and we were just doing it for our own amusement. So.
Right. It's a great story. I'll tell it, try to make it short. But we went down to a Renaissance fair far down south. I think it was in Florida. And we went with a sword comedy group that he knew. And they needed an extra person, so they took me. And in between, we had a lot of time between shows. And so they have this little stage. It's just a little riser this big out in the middle, nowhere. And they have the schedule. And it'd have 12:30 so-and-so, 1 o'clock so-and-so, 1:30 open. So we literally pirated a stage and stole a stage, got up there in the open slot and introduced ourselves. Before Drunken Sailor, we were open. We're like, hi, we're open.
We're on the schedule.
Yeah. So we actually stole the stages to start our career.
So if you had a Jolly Rogers there on for that purpose, right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Alrighty, so with the pirate theme, you were already into anime conventions. How is it like to do? How do people respond to you guys doing your cosplay for it?
Well, it's not cosplay. This is work clothes.
Right. And mostly are like, wow, your pirate stuff is amazing. Let me look. Is that real leather? Did you make that? And I'm like, one piece at a time, collection as we travel around. So usually they are impressed by the level of detail. They think we threw this together like last weekend before we showed up or something. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Alrighty, so is this your first time performing at an anime convention, or is this an old hat for you guys now?
Well, I think this is technically our first anime convention, but we have done other gaming conventions, sci-fi conventions, steampunk conventions, but I think this is our first anime convention.
I think so too. Yeah.
So how are you guys enjoying it?
Oh, it's great. We love dressing up. So this is awesome. It's like a Halloween party in the middle of March. We love it.
We went to a couple of panels last night and learned a lot about hentai. So
we did. The last couple of slides were illuminating. You cannot unsee that.
mice. So, what emotion or feeling do you like to get out to the crowd when you guys are performing? As we said, if the crowd can sing back to you and you can't hear yourselves, you know that you're having a good time. So, what is it like when the crowd really truly gets into it for you guys?
I don't remember. Like when it's that good, it's one of those things where you're just in the moment so much that you don't even remember it afterwards, you know?
Right, and mostly I want them to feel included. We do a lot of these groups where we run into a lot of people that don't always feel included, so we're super welcoming, super inclusive. We want you to participate like, oh, I'd like them to walk around like, holy crap, I found my people, I need to get a pirate outfit and come all the time. Just they had a great time and felt very involved and welcome. That's what we really like.
That's a lot of fun when you get to have that. So, what are your thoughts about this convention and the message that it's pushing about getting out about autism awareness and try to helping families with autism?
I think that's awesome. Actually, my mom worked with special needs kids for almost 30 years in the school system, and so I grew up around that, have a real soft spot for it. So when they told us this also is benefiting autism and getting the word out, I thought that was something fantastic we could do to kind of give back. So.
That's actually the first I've heard about. So,
alrighty. Well, that's fine. I'm special needs myself. I have what's called SLD,
right,
which is severe learning disorder of the written expression. And with John, our producer over there, I happen to work on writing the questions for all of our wonderful guests that come along. So I push through it. So it's doable. So everybody has their ability to get through those tough times. So how can fans keep up with you guys via listening to your music, Twitters, Facebooks, any of that, and the message you want to get out to all the wonderful fans that have been participating with you?
all right. Well, first you can find us at our website www.drunkandsailor.com. Not drunken sailor, drunkandsailor.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Drunk and Sailor. Facebook is probably actually the best way to keep up with us. We're far more active there than anywhere else. We do. Yes, there we go.
There's an and sign in the middle, the squiggly thing in the middle. Don't forget to put the squiggly thing in the middle. That's a life lesson, kids. All right.
So yeah, and we play shows around Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, and other places almost every weekend. So come find us, or we'll find you.
Right. There you go. No, that's great. And come to a show. Please always, dress up if you want. Don't feel like you have to, but it's even more fun if you do, and we'd love to see you at a show.
Hey, any message you want to get out to our wonderful fans?
Come to a show.
Be awesome.
There you go.
Just be awesome.
There you go.
All right, thanks, guys. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. All right.